Hello, I'm streaming to you live. Today is Tuesday, November 18th, 2025. I am Gordon with Unlock Your Bioenergy. Today I want to discuss Methylene Blue. And I ask the question, is it clever marketing? When I see this post here, I've been a legal professional drug dealer for nearly a decade, yet nobody believes me when I tell them these things. How to eliminate brain fog. Take a few drops of Methylene Blue, put it in your mouth, and voila, it starts to eliminate brain fog. What about drinking the cleanest and most absorbable? Do you think that maybe that has something to do with eliminating brain fog inside the body? But you'll take these blue drops and then put it into your body. Now, it makes me wonder, what is in these drops? Could it be 114 degree molecular bond angle with food coloring in it? Could it be as simple as that? Would that be so deceiving? I'm just throwing the question out there, because I'll tell you, drinking the cleanest and most absorbable, deuterium free, it has done wonders for me. Not only because of the performance I reap the benefits from, but also the mental clarity, the sharpness. I have no issue talking to you unscripted. Now, if I had brain fog, that would probably be challenging, because I wouldn't be able to come up with what I want to say relatively fast. Now, I do take pauses to collect my thoughts and convey a message clearly and concisely. Now, it's important to think about things before you actually say it. And which is why I'm bringing this up, because I asked the question, is it clever marketing? I have a part of this post, the same post here, where this guy writes, when I say legal drug dealer, I mean I've been in the supplement and wellness industry for almost 10 years, watching people spend thousands of dollars on nootropics and cognitive enhancers, treating symptoms instead of addressing what's actually breaking down inside their brain cells. So, what is it? Are they inhibitors? Are they chemicals that are interfering with the synapses and development of cells, mitochondria and brain cells and all red blood cells, white blood cells, you name it? Are you not thinking about fixing that? What about microplastics in water? Is there a potential contributor to that problem? How about cooking with Teflon pans? That forever chemical that gets into your body, gets into your food, then it gets into your gut, and then it prevents you from absorbing things. Do you think that plays a role? That's why I say when it comes to fueling your body, you need a combination of things to do it well. Now, what's foundational for us? We know water is foundational. We know salt is foundational. We know minerals are foundational. We know light is foundational. So stick to the basics. It doesn't have to be something so complex. Now, with the water, because the hydrogen bond is actually changed, does that affect how the body absorbs the water? I would think so. It makes logical sense to me. And as a consumer of this this water now for 4 years, I can seriously tell you that yes, it does affect you in a real positive way. It affects me because I can show you 6 days a week how much energy I got. And what's required for energy? Well, your body's got to be able to process the sugars, the proteins, and whatnot. But if you don't have a good digestive system to begin with to do that, let's say if your stomach's not producing enough hydrochloric acid to break down the foods, do you think you're going to have difficulties breaking down nutrients and absorbing them? Yeah. Why do people have acid reflux? Like, it's just, a lot of things are connected with the things that are foundational. And this is why I'm consistent with my message to you, the listener, and to help you reverse some of the ailments that you have maybe developed because of poor choices or not knowing of certain things. Can we make this world better? Yes, we can. So, water is foundational. You know that without it, you ain't going to live for very long. And what else is foundational? Light. You know that light is required for plants to grow, and in order for plants to grow and produce nutrients, what are they absorbing? They're absorbing hydrogen and minerals from the ground and collecting them. And then that way, when you put them in your mouth and you chew them, you can process them. But you also need to have clean water to process that inside your body to create cells and red blood cells, white blood cells, and plasma. Now, outside, I look out the window, I can see from here, there's no sunshine. It's been cloudy all morning. There's ice fog, no sun, no direct sun, at least. There's light, but no direct sun. So does that limit your body's ability to absorb the light and to stimulate the process of photobiomodulation inside the body? Yeah. If you have plants, they're not going to be growing outside when there's snow. Not because it's cold, for one, but then also the light is gone, right? So there's a combination of the warmth and the light. So how do I offset that? Well, the X39. Simple, put it on like this, wear it for 12 hours a day, take it off before you go to bed, because if you don't, hard to fall asleep. And does it help with the process of photobiomodulation? Sure does. Combine that with the cleanest and most absorbable water. Now you have things that are blending together inside the body to strengthen cells at the mitochondrial level. And I'm just trying to prove it to you, day in and day out. Because I've got nothing better to do. If you like what you're seeing, that QR code will take you to unlockyourbioenergy.godaddysites.com. And you'll find there the webpage that I have these buttons here, and you'll find articles that I've shared with regards to some of the things that I've experienced and witnessed. If you want to learn more about the X39, click here. It'll take you to a separate website. I do not own it. If you want to make a purchase after doing some research about the X39, using it as a tool to help stimulate mitochondria and the process of photobiomodulation inside your body, click here and it'll take you to this webpage here where you'll see this is at Unlock Your Bioenergy. And if you were to click on the X39 or any of the other light therapy patches, it will take you to lifewave.com. And you'll see here, lifewave.com/Gordon, Gordon, Tomazic, Tomazic. That is my first and last name. I do not hide behind an alias. Nor do I have a fake account and go and snoop on people. I don't do that kind of stuff. If you follow me, you'll know I use my real account. I don't hide. I don't hide behind a name. Not even on Telegram. So, if you scan this QR code right here, it will also take you to lifewave.com, where you should only purchase your light therapy patches from. And if you listen closely, you'll hear ta-da! I'm making more 114 degree molecular bond angle water. Right here is where the runoff is being collected. Right now it's coming off at about 4 parts per million. Deuterium depleted dispenses here. And that is also at 114 degree molecular bond angle water. They both carry that property. Just one is completely clean and one is 4 parts per million. This is the John Ellis machine here. This is model E5. Got the 2 UV lights here. And then, of course, you can see this is the reverse osmosis system. So when this is done filling, I dispense it into here, and I let this keep collecting. So you get an idea of how I make the water. I've got a dedicated spot in my house, and I'm not afraid to share it. And with that, let's begin today's workout. So, I'm going to set the metronome for 132. Come on. Oh, of course. App is not synced with the Bluetooth. Gotta restart it. There you go. That's a tempo of 132 beats per minute. And let's begin. Start with this jump rope. For 9 minutes, just going to warm up the body. today I decided to wear the shirt that I am wearing in support of what happened in Washington with Andrzej Kopitar is there, and with the Slovenian embassy there was some activity that happened today. Actually feel pretty comfortable. My goodness. 5.5 minutes left. I'm gonna try backwards. I'm not very good backwards. If anything, I have to practice this. Actually, I'm not really good backwards. I don't know, I've never been. Have to practice that. So, for the last minute and a half, I will do an all-out burst. So, getting close to that starting time. Five seconds. Five, four, three, two, one. Here we go. Feels good. All right, so set up. First exercise for today will be the vibration plate push-up. I will be using the Bosu ball again today. So I'm going to set that on the floor here. Adding a dynamic. Yeah, all right. So it kind of makes it a little bit nice and even with the vibration plate. So by raising my feet, I will stop this timer. Switch here. And start with program number 1 that's on this particular model, which is a 3-minute session. What I will do is actually add these are perfect push-up, little twisty things, just for a little different feel. All right, so here we go.
nice I can really change the angles of the elbows in relation to the to the vibration plate, making this extra dynamic. Wow, I can really feel it. It's good. Oh, don't want to take too much of a rest. Whew. Oh. Wow. Oh. 55 seconds left. Oh. Oh. I'm dripping already. No. Oh. All right. 3 minutes of that. Next is going to be taking the vibration plate again. And this time, I'm going to take the boostable and place him right there. And then I'm going to take the bands see. I maybe just need to position this a little bit. Yeah, about there. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is move the elbows up and down. See. So this kind of works the upper and the lower chest fibers. Squeeze it together, crisscross it up and down. As close as I can. Oh, wow. Up and trying to hold the the elbows. Push all the effort on all the emphasis on the chest fibers. So, working that kind of internal rotation. See, you can kind of pinch your elbows like this. Now, by doing that, if you clasp your hands like this, and then squeeze your elbows together, you could probably, I don't feel it as much. All right. That's for the inner chest. Now, I'm going to switch to the upper. No, actually, first I'm going to do dips. But I'm going to do them a different way. Last week I was putting, or last time I did dips, I was putting the bands on the top anchor here. Today they're going to be on the bottom. And I have disconnected the straps here, so I gotta fix this. And what I'm going to do is lie face down on the Bosu ball. Just going to kind of lay this here to see kind of. Okay, I got tension there. Feels good. Now, program 1. Here we go. Just going to move this a little bit closer. Just a little bit. Okay. Uh-huh. Oh, wow. Well, that's a lot harder than I thought it was going to be with this weight. Oh. This is very similar to doing it on rings, but this is a lot safer. And plus you have the addition of the vibration. Wow. Oh. Wow. I don't know how much time is left, but oh, you see, there we go. All right. All right. Next is I'm going to switch to a dedicated upper chest press. So I will be grabbing some weights here. For this one, I'm going to use a little for additional weights. I thought about using the bands, but just going to use 25 pounds here. Ideally, I don't like to use extra weight with the vibration plate, largely because it's just extra stress over my additional weight. But since half my torso is on the ground, I'm okay with this. So, here we go. So I'm on an incline. I can do this with a with my strict body weight, but then I have to, oh wow. Yeah. Gah. Huh. Then I can switch to gah. 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 Huh. Oh. 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 Wow. Oh. That's harder than I thought it was going to be. Okay. A few more reps. Come on. Wow. Feels good. All right. Next up is facing towards. We've got a band set up already. So I'm going to take this guy. Hopefully, yeah. Facing towards. So I'm going to hold. I should probably sit on this. Yeah, a little bit better. Maybe I should stand. I'm going to stand on it instead. I'm going to redo this. Like this. Time is it? Okay, I've still got time. Right. Wow. Wow. All right. Next up, I'm going to be switching to kneeling this time. And starting from the fully extended version. So you're going to do similar to like a skull crusher, but this time focus solely on on the triceps. Okay. Okay, here we go. Just directly on the vibration plate this time. Yeah, this here adds a little bit more, but I'm just gonna put this guy here. So oh my goodness, really? Wow. Wow. Wow, okay. Whew. So, I'm gonna stop the timer here. Here we go. So today's date, just do a screen capture here. November 18th, 2025. Starting time 2:28 p.m. Like, come on. I don't know why I was doing that. Heart rate. I was in that zone for 21 seconds. So, you see there, that's when it happened. It was during the all-out burst. Obviously, I'm not holding my breath long enough to raise my heart rate, but my conditioning is definitely starting to show itself. Bad hair day. But if you haven't done so already, make sure that QR code, take a look at it. Take a serious look at it. Because 49 years old, doing pretty good, putting in the effort 6 days a week, and patching up with the X39
7 days a week. And drinking the cleanest, but also the most absorbable. And empowering my body not only to build strength, I'm keeping it as well. With only one meal a day, I'm eating, I don't know, 25 to 30 grams of protein a day. That's it. That's it. But somehow I'm still putting on muscle. Is it because of the salt and the minerals that are in the salt? I don't know. Because I'm getting stronger too as each week goes by. So that's it for another day. Today is Tacky Tuesday. I'm Gordon with Unlock Your Bioenergy. Tune in tomorrow for Wacky Wednesday. Today is Tacky Tuesday. I don't know if I said it correctly now. But anyhow, we'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night.